Another news this evening, it's been a little over a year since Bahamas Power and Light consumers saw that massive hike in their electricity bills after the company was granted a tariff increase. But officials of the regulatory body that oversees BPL's operations said they're about to mount a full-on review of that rate hike. Anthea Ferguson is on the story.
When the increase was first requested, Bahamas Power and Light said this glide path was an initiative to increase its fuel charge to reflect the rising cost of fuel and to clear some of the outstanding debt it owed on prior fuel purchases. This was October 2022. It's now June 2024, and officials of the Utilities Regulation and Competition Authority say it's time to check in. URCA Acting Director of Utilities and Energy, Jonathan Hudson.
Our consumers are out there paying their bills. We went to the family lines in particular. And what actually happened with BPL's glide path is the way the fuel charge increased, it was at its peak in the summer months. And the way a consumer's consumption increases, it's at a peak in the summer months as well. So those two things came together and caused real stress on the customers, which wasn't anticipated ahead of time.
Hudson says BPL was expected to pay off its debts by March 2024, noting that it's important to determine if BPL over or under recovered.
Did they actually achieve their objective? If I give you a bill to pay more money, you may just not have the money to pay it at the time. So did they book the revenue from an accounting point of view? And did they actually receive the revenue from a cash point of view? Or did their accounts receivable just increase? And if that was the case, they wouldn't necessarily be able to pay the fuel supplier anyway.
Well, this review is coming on the heels of the Electricity Act 2024 coming into effect on June 1st. Much has been said about the new act and how it will affect Bahamians, particularly the clause about energy suppliers being able to change their tariff rates without URCA approval. But URCA Corporate and Consumer Relations Manager Juan McCartney says it's not as black and white as it seems.
There's no longer a rate holiday. There's a rate transition period. So as of June 1st, whatever the rates were for the public electricity suppliers and authorized public electricity suppliers, those are locked in for a period of time to give them a chance to review their rates and submit to URCA for approval what they want their rates to be. So the rates aren't just going to be set willy-nilly by the suppliers now. The rates you have now, they're locked in for a number of 3 years.
McCartney reveals more of URCA's new role as it regards the new Electricity Act and says they'll now have oversight of the introduction of systems operators for energy suppliers. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Anthea Ferguson.
Hello everyone, I'm Fern Carey. Thank you for watching our YouTube page. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for all things Z&S.